Broken to Brave, episode 16, number 18. I noticed, named it, felt it, and let it go. I got to a section in the wee book that explained how, in order to heal, we need to notice what is hurting us, call it out, feel it, and then let it go. This was life-changing for me because I have spent my life avoiding all of those things. My behavior instead would be out of control as I tried to hold in my feelings. I wanted to believe that if you ignored or avoided something long enough, it would just go away. FYI, it doesn't. I would stuff the feelings, numb the feelings with food or distraction, or sometimes completely dissociate from the feelings and pretend they didn't exist. These avoidant behaviors usually caused me physical pain in some area of my body, and they certainly caused me to have anxiety and act out. I recognized that my crutches were most likely hurting me more than the actual feelings would, so the next time I was triggered by something, I stopped and got quiet and focused on it. I figured out what it was and then let the feelings come, and then I released it. As terrified as I was at the time to actually challenge these beliefs, I survived and I actually felt better. No erratic behavior, no acting out, no chaos, no losing days or longer to a game addiction or whatever I could throw myself into to distract me. In a matter of a few minutes, I felt better. I went and shared what had been bothering me with Rob and Molly like an actual adult. I trusted the process enough to try it, and it worked. Not that I wouldn't regress a million times going forward, but I'm so much better at it now, and I'm building the muscle memory so that I process as it comes, and I'm not holding on to pain. Notice that something is bothering you. Name what it is, feel it, and then let that shit go. Sometimes bravery is facing what you're avoiding. Episodes of Broken to Brave are released every Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you so much for listening and for joining me on this journey of healing and growth. If you want to go deeper into this story and hear it from a spouse's perspective, my husband and I have a Patreon-only show where we have an extended, behind-the-scenes discussion of every episode, which also posts twice a week. Here's a sample of our latest Patreon-only companion podcast.
That step alone, you really had to work on.
Because I was not self-aware.
Right. Yeah,
That's an understatement. Right. I was not very self-aware. Now, I am self-aware in that I am very open and honest about how I'm feeling and very open and honest about my story, and I always have been. And so, like, most people would be like, oh my gosh, she's so self-aware. Like, she's always, there's a difference.
Right. No, there's definitely a difference.
Between acknowledging your story and acknowledging the feelings that come with that story.
Right, exactly.
Totally different thing.
Yeah, because you could tell them like somebody going down a list.
Like I did at the clinic that time.
But the reality is feeling it, being able to process that feeling,
right,
being able to release the feeling, those are all very different skills.
And I used to get steeped in it. If I'd feel something, I would spiral and then I'd get stuck there for a long time. And so this process really helped me to get through those steps kind of quickly and like a timely fashion, so it might be over by the end of the day, as opposed to, okay, let me act out for 3 weeks and then let me freak out. And then, okay, well, I'm going to feel it. Okay, now I'm going to get stuck because I'm feeling something. And then I might release it in a year. I don't know. It was not something that I would do and see it, be able to push myself through the things. And so, okay, name it or notice it. I'm done. Got it. I right there. I just started to kick something, or I just threw a carrot on the floor,
right?
But I would then go upstairs, sit, try to figure out where it was coming from. Where's the behavior coming from? What am I feeling? What am I avoiding? And then feel it, acknowledge what the feelings are, and let them come out. in whatever way. And then, whatever healthy way. And then let it go, do my process to let it go. And I wrote something on Facebook once. Here, let me see. During this process, I found a picture of someone standing in the rain with their arms up. I'll put it on the website.
Okay.
But,
cool.
And then I put on it when it
To
hear the rest of this episode and get other exclusives, become a patron to Broken to Brave at patreon.com. You can also follow my blog at brokentobrave.com for even more insights and engaging content. Links are in the show notes. Broken to Brave is a production of Southgate Media Group, hosted and written by me, Martha Southgate. Thank you so much for listening. Now go do something brave.